Kaixo, Egunon, hola, buenos días. Hoy nos tomamos un café con el equipo de la película Weightless, una película danesa que compite por el premio Kutxabank New Directors, por el premio Dama de la Juventud y por el premio RTV Otra Mirada. Hoy contamos con nosotras aquí, con la directora, con el actor principal y la actriz principal. Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
Good.
Good, thank you. Yeah.
So we always like to start from the beginning of the project, so this will be for you. Why did you wanted to tell this story and why did you wanted to do this film?
Yeah. I think.
Sorry, the
Sorry.
mic.
Thank you. I wanted to. I wanted to explore how it is to be a 15-year-old girl and growing up in a world where there's constantly judging of how you look and behave. I wanted to make a film that put some empathy and respect towards the young girl because I think she's going through the world with a lot of vulnerability, and I really wanted to work with this subject because it feels like even though it's many years since I was a young girl, I still feel very connected to that age.
And this film is full of glances, emotions from Leah, so this is like a double question. How was the writing process of this? Because I think it's everything really to detail. And for you, how was to get into this project and to interpret this?
So I can start with the writing. I was writing with the film with a screenwriter called Marianne Lenz, who is very good at working with like sensitive topics and also characters. And we really wanted to tell this story in a way where there wasn't maybe a big plot, or it should more feel like a summer and that have that kind of nostalgic feel you have yourself. It's taking place at a summer camp, and I have these like almost postcards in my head of that time. So we really wanted to work with this, memory way of this is a summer, and it's seen through the POV of our character Leah.
So when I first read the script, I already there felt connected to the character because she's going through a lot of stuff with her body and changes and stuff that I think a lot of people can connect to, and a lot of people have tried something like feeling not good about yourself or feeling wrong in this world. So I thought that already there that I could connect with her, and that was an amazing feeling because I thought it was a very important story to tell, and I thought it was a very emotional story, and I hope that people can connect with it and can find something to relate to in that.
And for you, when did you arrive to the project and how did you do like the prep for it, like for the character?
I actually felt like it was an easier prep than usually. I remember one of the first characterizations of the character was he had a Peter Pan complex.
Okay.
And I thought about myself like that for some time. Like, do I have a Peter Pan? So I was like, I felt like, oh yeah, it's just a guy not really ready to take on responsibility, but still enjoys being a kid, like in a grown man's body somehow. Yeah.
And visually, the film is really raw. The body is really well like shot, and everything visually is really rich. I think I like to know about your influences and then how you prepared for the film.
Yes, thank you. We really wanted to create a feeling of it should feel like you were almost there and you were exploring everything through the layer. So it was very important for us to make it feel very tactile and not sensual. What is the word where everything feels very?
I was looking for that word like before, and I didn't find it. But
No,
I know what you mean,
know
so
what I
we
mean.
will leave it
Yes.
here. And I don't really know what the word is. So yeah.
But and also it was really important to you rarely see bodies portrayed in a way where it's like done with care and poetry, and we really wanted to like show the respect towards this and put out a sensitive light on the body, and also we wanted to create a feeling of there's a lot of darkness in the story, and there's a lot of there's like an eeriness, I would say, about like through the whole film, and it was important that that eeriness was also not covered by, but companioned by a more like sensitivity and a more like beautiful landscape, and it's taking place in the Danish countryside, and the Danish summers are very, very unique and very beautiful, and we kind of wanted to capture that without any coldness, but with a lot of warmth, and also because it is this time of life, adolescence, where everything is like you feel everything so much in a way. The smells are stronger. Your exchanges with people feel stronger because everything is for the first time. So it was important to us to try to make a universe that also felt very visually strong.
And you can tell when you watch it, you feel that like over the top emotions all the time. And the shot when you are like going for a swim is beautiful. So yeah, it's very nice. So yesterday they asked you about the ending of the film. So I would like you to like develop a little bit on that, why you decided to have that like end for the film where she goes and apparently nothing happens at the moment.
So the ending, we worked a lot on the ending, and we're back and forth. How do we end this story? How does this story end normally? Because we also did a lot of research with similar stories to the one we are having in our film, and we knew that we had to stay very respectful towards the true story, because we wanted to tell the story as it usually is, and the usual story is there's no ending, there's no happy ending, and it's a messy ending in a way. So yeah, we decided, even though you want to give her, you want to give the main character a happy ending, or at least an ending where she's the one in control, we still felt like she's 15 years old. What is the realistic way of doing it? Would she tell her mom? Probably not. Would she go to the grown-ups at the camp? Probably not either. And also just talking with your friends that age is also very like awkward and difficult, and will they judge me, or will they understand this? And yeah, so we kind of had to leave it there, because I think you need to, when these kind of experiences comes to you at that age, I think you have to have that like maybe 10, 20 years, unfortunately, where you can start to look at it and be like, okay, what happened to me back then? That was probably not okay. And yeah, so we need to be able to reflect on it.
So the film, you released the film yesterday for the first time, so now it's going to start its journey. So what do you expect from this is for all of you, from the public, and what would you like to happen what conversation would you like to start among people, sorry.
So that's a good question. I think personally, it's a very important story to tell, and I really hope that a lot of people can watch it and kind of connect to the movie, and maybe feeling like it's describing something that they like had a feeling they needed to see, or needed to like kind of have a language for that kind of thing, or the whole thing about body and stuff. So I really hope that people can reflect on it. And the beautiful thing with fiction is that you can there's no right or wrong feeling about movies and fiction, so you can feel what you want to feel, and if you feel connected to it, or like kind of thrown away or kind of awkward about it, that's also perfectly fine. That's the beautiful thing about fiction. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually felt yesterday after the premiere, when we were out and eating, that I haven't tried being in a movie before that had so many conversations. Like a lot of people were at the table, like I knew a guy like that once, or I had this experience once, and so I really feel like it's a movie that makes people talk and remember, and have not necessarily similar, but my girlfriend saw the movie and was like, I haven't had that experience, but I know that kind of man, and so I feel like there's a lot of talking matter in it. Yeah.
Do you want to add something?
No,
Yeah.
no. I agree with both of them.
Okay. So I hope that it travels everywhere, the film, and hopefully we see you again, like soon in the festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.